Alright folks, I don't know how this is not going to be a long video lesson. First off, I want to say that this was an extremely overwhelming evening session. I don't believe I've ever had this many stocks trigger in one day. And as I was going through the scans, this could be due to the end of the month. So since it's the end of the month, this volume surge and all these signals could be due to that. However, if that was the case, wouldn't this happen at the end of every month? Why just May 31st? So if you think it is all these things because of the end of the month, that can't be the case because you would then have that every month or every May. And last year in May, this didn't happen. So I have to take that these signals are legit. Volume was very large on the reversal in the market today. With that intraday tail, I'd have to say that that's kind of a bullish move with that volume surge, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see if that was a successful test of the recent May lows in the IWM. On its own, the IWM is in that megaphone pattern connecting these recent lows, connecting these recent highs, or it's the left side of a diamond shaped formation that could form. We'll see. If we resolve below the March, April, May lows, look out below. And whenever you look at the IWM and you look at the Dow Jones Transportation Average, which is another average you want to normally see leading, and then you take a look at the banks following Wednesday's session. Look at Goldman Sachs. Look at JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup. I mean, these stocks look like they want to completely roll over, right? I mean, it looks terrible. If you showed me these bank stocks right now, you showed me these bank stocks, then you showed me the DJT, and you showed me the Russell 2000, I'd be like, oh yeah, man, with those banks, this market's in trouble. But instead, boom, 11 signals of quality, 2 add signals of quality, 2 speculative long signals, and an add signal. That's a whopping amount of signals. Do I love any of them? No. They all have excellent potential reward to risk opportunity. But to say that I like any one more than the other, that's impossible. It's just not the case. So let's get into them really quick. You're going to have to go to the new positions page and look at the limits and stops. I'm just going to be running through these. HOFT showed up in my CanSlim scan, was also in my Perfect Speculator scan and Price Volume Bob scan. So this is technically the quote highest quality signal. This is in my top of the line Perfect Speculator scan. It's CanSlim quality and it was confirmed. It's great. Is the chart pattern wonderful? No. Do you see Max Green Bop here? Do you see a major Bop surge today? No. And the volume surge, that's nice, but is this price bar coming like right here? Like if this price bar with this volume and that Bop surge happens right here, I really like this chart. But it didn't happen. Instead it happened here, so I like it. So you gotta see if you like it as much as I do. But I don't love it. And so people keep asking me if I love a chart or not. I don't love this one. Go look and see what the limits and stops are on the new positions page. Then we have Wi-Fi. This is one of my favorite stock charts. But the problem is the 20-day moving average is only barely touching that low of 1557. So I think that that actually is the 20-day moving average if it's not 1556. So I think it's even possible that it's technically not touching the 20-day moving average. So once again, while I really like all the green in this chart, love the uptrend, love the accumulation, still, you know, where's the Max Green Bop here at the end? The volume surge today wasn't huge, but I tell you what, the risk is amazing. Using right here and right here as the 2 stops, trying to get another potential move similar to this, maybe November to May, you got to take the trade, but I like it. Kelia, this was originally my CanSlim scan, and this would have been in my CanSlim scan, and then also in my Bop scan, and then if volume would have been higher to make my price volume Bop scan, I could say I pretty much really like, really like, but I don't love this chart. What would make me love it? Green Bop the whole time here, but Max Green Bop here, great. Low volume on the pullback, great. Bounce right off that support low, great. Bullish hammer candle, volume surge, wonderful. However, it's no longer a CanSlim quality stock. It didn't have enough volume surge to make my price volume Bop scan, so it only made my Max Green Bop for a 5-day scan. So only 1% of account capital there. But this is probably my best looking chart, my best favorite one. And why? There's no red down here. There's no big tall red volume bars except for those right there. But there's not really any big tall red volume bars in this chart. There's no red Bop. So it's probably one of my favorite charts. LILAK, once again, boom, boom. Bop, volume surge, nice bullish hammer candle pattern, reversal pattern. This is your first stop. This is your second stop. Hopefully it goes. 2% of my account capital on that. And then VVV, remember this one. New long position here. Got a good entry. It still failed. Here we go again. If this move fails here, this is our stop right there. One stop. BVV moves below this, I'm all out. Volume surge, okay, but the stock did pull back on heavier volume, even though it dried up here, and BOP didn't necessarily get all the way back up to where it was max green. So I don't love the chart as much as I love the reward potential to the inherent risk level. JOBS, this is touching its 20-day moving average, but it's pretty extended from its 50 and 200-day moving average. I do like that there's only a little red BOP here. Look at all of this accumulation since that March reversal. Tons of accumulation, tons of green BOP. Really, really like this chart, but 50 and 200 is pretty damn far away. So I obviously don't love it. So even though it's a 3% position, canceling price volume BOP surge scan, you still want to probably rein it in. Me, I'm just going to be more around 2.5%, but I'm not definitely going to go 3%. ATW, even though it was flat on the day, max green BOP surge following earnings. Boom, confirmation, a test to the low, a reversal, a bullish hammer candle pattern following an earnings win. Max green BOP, that's good to go. You got one stop level right here, and you got the limit order at 10.04. You don't want to use the high of the day. I think for everything else I've shown is high of the day, but ATW will not be. Everything else that you'll see for throughout the rest of this video, you could use high of the day. Then there's DEPO. Beautiful move off the bottom here. You know what I really like about this stock? This stock has an earnings per share rating of 99. Top 1% of all stocks based on earnings in the entire Investors Business Daily database. The problem is it's coming off the lows, but do you see this gap down? Bullish reversal, pull back below average volume. Now we're getting a bounce. We got a volume surge, pocket pivot point signal, nice higher green BOP, and then a surge to even higher green BOP. I really, really like this pattern. I wish it wasn't up 5.75%. If this candle was more like this candle but closing at the high of the day, I would pretty much really like this pattern. But as it is, I just like it. But highest quality stock, earnings per share rating, HOFT I believe is a 98. Depot's a 99. And then there's IPXL. Love this signal also. It's not a pocket pivot point signal though. Love the BOP surge today. After BOP was steadily declining, it surged to its highest level in the month of May. Nice volume surge after a quiet consolidation pullback. Nice inside bar closing at the high of the day. Really like this pattern. Why don't I love it? Because obviously the gap down, the red BOP, all that red volume there. But since the move in March, I really like it. I would love it if it would have max green BOP. You put max green BOP here, I love this signal. Love it. If max green BOP the whole way. As it is, I just really like it. Then there's OKSB. Same similar situation. Look at that move right off the 200-day moving average. One clear-cut loss level, the low a day. It moves below that. We're completely out. BOP steadily increasing. Nice big tall green volume bars and a bounce right off the 200-day moving average. Excellent. Cancel quality and my price volume BOP scan. Great. Too bad it's closing exactly where it opened. So I can't possibly even remotely love this chart, especially with all that red in there. Now we have our final one, RPD. RPD was only found in my tertiary scan. It was not in any other scan, but look at all the green BOP since its move in February. Yes, it had the red BOP here, but only one ugly, really heavy volume session. The rest is below average. Quickly retraced it. It's had positive BOP since April. Low volume and all of the pullbacks, accumulation on this leg, accumulation on this leg, and accumulation off these recent lows. And even though BOP declined a little bit, it still made my tertiary scan, and I still love all this BOP here, so it could still make my green BOP for 20-day scan. But once again, very nice signal with using the risk here and risk here. Potential reward, a measured move similar to the February to May move. You got to take it if you're me with the way that I play these. Then GSUM is an ad, bullish hammer candle on candle. Look at that amazing volume surge. Look at that amazing BOP surge. It's lovely. Starting to run out of time, guys. GBNK, look at the bounce off the 50-day moving average. Bullish hammer candle pattern, heavy volume, green BOP. The BOP didn't surge to a higher, so I can't possibly love this signal. Though I would if this entire chart had max green BOP. Same way with GSUM, actually. You know, even that would work. And then there's the speculative names. KGJI, look at that one. Pretty clear cut. Check out the limits and stops if you're a platinum member, if you're a gold member. I don't know, just look at the recent support levels here and then here. I would never let it go down to here. KGJI and then DGLY, only one stop. It breaks the 360 level. You'll be completely out, but look at all the max green BOP. Look at it flattening out. Boom, hopefully is its next direction. And then I have an ad signal, an ARGS. Look at all that max green BOP. Even though there's no volume surge, volume was, existent. But the beautiful price candle bar, opens at the low day, closes at the high day, is what kind of seals it there. All right, I'm going to go and wrap it up there, everybody. 10 minutes in. I'm going to end it there. If you have any questions, ask me in the chat room tomorrow. Good luck, everyone.